certain behavior of men when meeting women. Some men have the belief that by just being bold and smart, they can easily win over any woman they come across, but it is not always possible in that way. So if you are a man, no matter the level of confidence you have, you still need some kind of attitudes to make it easier for you to get your ideal woman. Though boldness, smartness, and high level of confidence have been established as a considerable contributor to a man winning over his ideal type of a woman. But more tactics would have to be applied to brighten the prospect of the target objective smoothly coming to fruition. Among the most important things you should concern yourself while meeting women is for you never to care about whatever is the outcome of such meetings. In other words, whatever she says or does to you, you should not mind. Before I continue, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel as you join us in our quest for global, peaceful, and progressive relationships. Thank you. Don't bother yourself when a woman rejects or ignores you, because whether she turns you down or not, there is nothing special about that, as life must go on normally. There is also what people usually call playboy attitude. For people who imbibe playboy attitude, whatever comes out of any of their meetings with women never bother them. In fact, they take it as part of what a man must go through before winning over a woman. Surprisingly, this kind of people with I don't care way of life and attitude of indifference are usually attractive to women. One interesting way of imbibing this attitude of indifference is for you to take as positive whatever sign you notice in a woman while you are meeting her. For instance, in the process of talking to her, if she decides to look away, just take it as a positive sign with the assumption that she might be trying to be difficult to get. Again, if you say something and she refuses to agree with you, take it as another good sign. Some of them might even surprise you by mentioning another man's name. Do not bother. Take it as another very good sign. In another extreme case, she might even curse or abuse you. Just relax. Take it that such attitude of her towards you is as a result of her bad manners and not necessarily because of the type of thing you said to her. Always try to avoid any negative reaction from a woman to affect you in any way. Keep trying. There are many of them. An opportunity must always come for you to get what you want. The attitude of some men who feel very bad whenever they are rejected by women is wrong. It has really affected them, resulting in some not being in any relationship. This is because some of these men take the insults or rejection they suffered in the hands of women personal, making it difficult for them to make any further move, so as to avoid any more rejection or insults from women. This type of negative attitude should not be so. In fact, for you to be ladies' man, those insults or embarrassments should not move you. You really do not need to exchange words by quarreling with a woman because you felt she insulted you when you were trying to establish a relationship with her. That is very wrong, because those negative comments from women are some of the things you should expect while meeting them, and therefore should train your mind on how to absorb such comments without allowing it to affect you. In this situation, always put up a smile while behaving like a real gentleman. These are some of the things you need to practice in order to get used to them. As a matter of fact, when you fully imbibe the attitude that whatever a woman says or does is a positive thing, that confidence in you will definitely attract someone to you. Insults, rejections, and similar behaviors are very common with some women before you can get them. In fact, many married men have a lot of stories to tell about the kind of insults and embarrassments they received from their wives initially when they approached them. They never gave up. Instead, they continued until they won. But what you should consider is never to put your hope of succeeding with a particular woman. If you do not succeed with the one on your target, there is always a chance for another. Some people feel very bad when they are rejected. This is a wrong attitude in the game of seeking for a relationship with someone. Rejection should always be considered as part of it. For instance, if you approach someone to talk to and you are ignored by that person, just relax, don't bother yourself. You might not know. Such person could be engaged to someone else. For the fact that you have even attempted to talk to such person should be an encouragement for you to keep trying some other ones until you get what you want. Avoid allowing the fear of rejection to prevent you from further approaching some other persons. The fact is that everybody is rejected at one time or the other. There is really nothing new about that for anybody to worry. No matter how prominent or rich you may be, One surprising thing in life is that someone who rejected you in spite of your prominence and class in the society might decide to accept some other person that could be described as lowly rated. Is that not wonderful? Therefore, whenever you are approaching anybody to talk to, always regard such move as a game which you might lose or win and should not be taken personal for any reason. Sometimes it is possible that somebody's rejection of another may not be purposeful. It could be as a result of some other things bothering the person, which may not put him or her in the right frame of mind to talk to anybody at that point in time. So when you find yourself in such situation, don't be angry, as has been advised earlier. Take it as one of those things one has to encounter from time to time. Remember, many women usually create the impression of being difficult at that initial stage of meeting them, even though they might be very interested in you. They do this so as to show they are not cheap. Unfortunately, many who do not understand give up easily at this stage, thinking they have been rejected. But the wise ones usually take it calmly and keep trying by making a follow-up move, which may end up becoming successful. Many who are enjoying blissful relationships today went through this kind of method. So always have it in your mind that in this issue of talking to the opposite sex for the first time, in order to try to establish a relationship, needs a lot of courage and boldness. Shyness and being timid should not come into play at all. Also, you must take life easy and be ready to accept any situation you find yourself at that moment.
Thanks for watching. More expert relationship tips will be coming to you on this channel. Just subscribe, like, and share.